The hidden bone density secret, vitamin K2. That's kale. Most people miss this. You've probably been told your entire life that calcium is the key to strong bones. Milk, supplements, dairy. More calcium equals stronger bones, right? But what if that advice is incomplete? And in some cases, it might even be misleading. Because calcium doesn't automatically go into your bones. And if you're missing one tiny nutrient, it can end up somewhere you really don't want it. Like your arteries, and that missing piece is vitamin K2. Let's simplify this. Think of calcium like building material. It's important. You need it. But building materials alone don't create a structure. You also need a system that tells it where to go. That system is vitamin K2. K2 activates a protein called osteocalcin, which helps bind calcium into your bones and teeth. Without K2, that protein stays mostly inactive, so calcium becomes a bit directionless. It doesn't know where to go efficiently. This is where things get serious. Because over time, that mismanaged calcium doesn't just disappear, it can accumulate in soft tissues, including arteries. And while your body is incredibly complex, and not everything is this simple, research has raised concerns about calcium misplacement when nutrient balance is off. So the real issue isn't just calcium deficiency, it's calcium misdirection. Now let's talk about kale. Kale is one of the most nutrient-dense foods on the planet. It contains calcium, vitamin C, magnesium, and antioxidants, all of which support bone health. But here's the catch most people miss. Kale mainly provides vitamin K1, not K2, and your body can convert K1 into K2. But that conversion is limited and varies from person to person. So eating kale alone doesn't guarantee optimal K2 levels, which means the bone activation system may still be underpowered. This is where everything clicks. When vitamin K2 is present in sufficient amounts, it activates those bone-building proteins. And calcium gets efficiently directed into bones. So now you don't just have nutrients floating around, you have coordination. Kale supports overall bone nutrition. K2 directs calcium into the skeleton. And together, they support proper bone mineralization. Think of it like this. Calcium is the bricks. Kale provides supportive materials. Vitamin K2 is the construction supervisor. Without the supervisor, the project isn't optimized. This challenges a huge belief. If I just eat more calcium, my bones will stay strong. But bone health is not just about intake, it's about utilization. Your body constantly rebuilds bone tissue through a process called remodeling. Old bone is broken down, new bone is built. And that process depends on multiple nutrients working together. Calcium alone is not the full system. Without K2, you may not be optimizing how that calcium is used. So what should you actually do with this? First, don't panic and don't overcorrect. Kale is still excellent for your health. But understand its role. It's part of a bigger system. To support bone density, your body needs calcium, building material, vitamin D, helps absorption, magnesium, structural support, vitamin K2, activation plus direction. It's not one hero nutrient, it's a team. Imagine building a house. Calcium is the bricks. Vitamin D is the delivery truck bringing supplies. Magnesium is the scaffolding holding structure. And vitamin K2, that's the site manager making sure everything goes where it should. Without that manager, materials pile up in the wrong places, and the structure becomes less efficient over time. So here's the key takeaway. Strong bones aren't just about consuming calcium. they're about directing it correctly. And vitamin K2 plays a critical role in that direction. So the real question isn't just, are you eating enough calcium? It's, is your body using it properly? Because that difference might matter more than most people realize.